The Christian life isn't a leisurely stroll through a garden, it's more like a march through a battlefield. It's messy, unpredictable, and sometimes downright exhausting. But here's the good news, you're not walking alone, and the fight is worth it. Picture this, you wake up, ready to take on the day, but before you even reach for your orange juice, there's the first challenge. Maybe it's that negative thought creeping in or the temptation to cut corners at work. And then it hits you, being a Christian isn't about coasting through life on cruise control. It's a battle that requires intentional effort and perseverance. But let's lighten the mood for a second. Imagine if we approached spiritual battles like we sometimes approach New Year's resolutions. Today I will resist all temptation, unless, of course, someone brings donuts to the office. Spoiler, someone always brings donuts. While the temptations we face aren't always sugary, they can feel just as tempting, and that's where the battle begins. Victory in the Christian life doesn't come by accident. It requires what some might call spiritual grit. It's about showing up every day, ready to fight against the schemes of Satan. And here's the kicker, there's no halftime, no bench, and no retiring from this battle. It's a lifelong march. Think about athletes in training. They don't achieve success by putting in effort sometimes or only when they feel motivated. It's the same with the Christian life. Maintaining integrity and resisting temptation require daily, intentional effort. As Paul writes in 1 Timothy 6 verse 12, fight the good fight of faith. And trust me, this fight isn't for the faint of heart. But don't let that discourage you, let it inspire you. Every time you choose patience over anger, honesty over convenience, or faith over doubt, you're taking another victorious step in your march. Now, here's where the humor sneaks in. Ever notice how temptations sometimes feel oddly timed? You've just committed to growing spiritually, and then boom, everything starts falling apart. It's like declaring, Lord, I'm going to be more patient, and suddenly every driver on the road forgets how to use their turn signal. Coincidence? Probably not. But these moments are opportunities. They remind us that the Christian life, while challenging, is full of relatable, human experiences. And sometimes, you've got to laugh to keep going. Because let's face it, if we can't find joy in the journey, we'll burn out long before we reach the finish line. Christian integrity doesn't just fall into your lap, it must be sought with what we might call resistless energy. That sounds intense, doesn't it? But don't think of it as frantic effort. Instead, think of it as consistent, determined purpose. Every small act of faithfulness, every prayer, every kind word, every act of forgiveness, builds up your spiritual muscles, making you stronger for the battles ahead. And here's the beautiful truth, you're not fighting alone. God equips you with everything you need for the march. Ephesians 6 verses 10 to 18 reminds us to put on the full armor of God, faith, righteousness, truth, salvation, and the Word of God. It's like having the ultimate spiritual survival kit. The Christian life is a battle and a march, yes. But it's also a journey filled with joy, growth, and purpose. As you face temptations, don't be discouraged by the struggle, embrace it as proof that you're moving forward. And when the battles feel overwhelming, remember, victory comes through Christ, not through your own strength. And maybe, just maybe, find a little humor along the way. Because if you can laugh in the face of temptation, really, Satan? Donuts again, you're already showing him he won't win. If this reflection encouraged or inspired you, share it with someone who needs a reminder to keep marching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights, stories, and light-hearted moments that remind us why the Christian walk is worth every step. Together, we'll keep growing stronger, one day at a time.